I've just had to walk through Sydney's business district. Everybody's wearing suits, probably more than I'll ever earn in my life just in a suit. And you can smell the depression in the air through the very overpriced cologne and cigarettes. I mean, some of the faces are just total zombified, like absolutely no emotion, completely white. Need to get a little bit more sleep, really. Bit of a juxtaposition to Bondi Beach, really. On the topic of vanity, the American girl that was in my hostel, within 2 minutes, her first question to me was, "Why the mullet?" And I asked her why she has a haircut like she has it cut, and her response was, "No one has a mullet." So, thanks, American girl. I managed to lose all my fridge food. They did a fridge clean out, and I hadn't labelled it up properly, I don't think. In my jet-lagged state, I'd not written down the right stuff, I don't think. And so I've lost my cheese, my salad, my tomatoes. I'm gonna have to go shopping again, which is a little bit annoying. Whilst I was waiting to find out about where my food had ended up, which I think it's ended up in the bin, whilst I was waiting, I left my water bottle on the side in the kitchen, and that also got taken by somebody. So I was no chilled food and no water bottle. Going to Bowlzilla, Wellington, in about 2 weeks, and I thought I'd better just double check that you can still get into New Zealand without needing a visa. Turns out you need a visa, so I've had to spend 42 New Zealand dollars on a flipping visa just to be a tourist. So I've had to pay airport taxes and visa costs just to go to New Zealand. But apparently it's eco-friendly or sustainable tourism or something, so hopefully the money goes to something good. I'm so disappointed in New Zealand that I'm now going to have to get my tattoo removed. If the weather could just make its mind up so I could get the exposure right, I'd be well happy. I'm going to have to get rid of my New Zealand tattoo now, because I just can't comprehend having to spend money on a tourist visa. Like, I'm coming to your country to spend money and you're making me pay more money. It's unbelievable. I'm actually really disappointed. So I'm going to get that removed. The other thing I realise is after 4 days of not drinking very much water, my urine is now the colour of like Sunny Delight, and I should be drinking way more water. So I've started to up my water intake. If you wondered why I was wearing name brand stuff, it's so that I don't get taken away, because I'm sure that they've got enough mulleted people in Sydney, Australia, without me adding to it. So I'm wearing a little bit of branded stuff so that I don't get taken away by the fashion police here. So far I'm doing okay. So my hair's tied up, no one can see that I've got a stupid mullet, but they can see the moustache. The thing I'm finding most difficult about being in Australia is I'm wearing shorts all the time, and I've got no pockets now, so I'm having to like do that for like quick access to my phone, and I just look so silly, like. But I've got no pockets. So yesterday I went to a pizza night with the hostel, and somehow I've managed to get bitten all over my leg by, I have no idea what. Hopefully it wasn't poisonous. I'm still alive, I'm still breathing. 3 bites, they're really painful. But I'm dealing with it as I'm dealing with everything right now. Through inward facing tears and telling you about it. Something else I'm realising is that there's a lot of people that travel, and it's like they travel because they've got no story going on in their actual lives. So they go travelling to create stories. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing, I think it's quite a good thing, but it's just a bit frustrating and strange when you're sat around the table and everyone's talking about the really cool stuff they've done in Melbourne, and they've been to St Kilda, and St Kilda's the best place in Melbourne. It's not the best place in Melbourne. Actually, Brunswick is. And I'm right, and the girl yesterday was wrong. And she also said she was a city girl, but she came from Milton Keynes. It doesn't make you a city girl. So I've just been to Vinnies, probably the only charity shop in Sydney, and shopping trolleys everywhere, I swear. It's just been to Vinnies, got myself, a lot of people were asking me to get it, so I got myself some sports glasses. So now I look really cool, fit in 100% in Sydney. And I also got a Slurpee. So that's $15 for the sunglasses, $1 for the Slurpee, and looking like a total douche. Priceless. And now I can check out the fitties in Sydney. and they won't know. Oh, they won't know. They won't know. The final thing that concerns me today is I went past the federal police station, and I'm still not certain about the laws in Australia regarding filming. And the thought came to me, I just wonder whether there's a law against filming really ugly people, because if there is, I am going to get deported. George Richards let me know that Sydney apparently is the #2 most attractive city in the world, behind Paris. And so this is why I'm feeling very, very intimidated, because it is literally just abs and big boobies, and then me. My final thought of today is don't walk through cities that you don't know anything about. Use public transport. I've decided to walk from Sydney to Bondi Beach, which is a good hour-and-a-half walk. Just walk past a good group of people that look like they like my camera gear. I was just thankful that I'm not like a character and I don't look out of place. So that's my final tip. Use public transport, stick with people from hostels, travel in groups, and don't look stupid. Don't have like a silly haircut, stupid glasses, or any kind of feature that might make you stand out from the crowd if you're wearing expensive watches or clothes and stuff, because you're asking for trouble. I don't want my viewers to be in trouble when they travel. So top tips, gonna leave it there. Like and subscribe, and don't drink Slurpees because they're full of badness. So I've made it to Bondi Junction from the centre, 14 kilometres walked. Well, not even 14, I've probably done about 8, and my legs are killing me, and it's a really bad decision to walk back from Sydney Central to Bondi Beach. I also went past Aldi, pick up some beers. I can't be the only one that makes this mistake, but you go on a map and you think, oh, I can probably walk that, and then halfway through the walk you realise you can't at all. That's what's happened today. I'm only wearing Vans and they're really painful. Terrible decision. And now I've got extra weight. I can do it. I'm stubborn. I believe in myself. I've also just been told by Fab, who's a Melbourner, that I probably just look bogan as fuck. So that's how I managed to probably get away with not having my stuff stolen from me, because I look like I've already stolen it from somebody. So they were probably looking at me like, mad respect, bro. At least I hope so.